Hello, hello, hello. Good day, everyone. Good day. How you doing? Um, it's a great month. Happy new month. Today happened to be the first day in the month of November. Miraculously, it's my birth month, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here today. You're welcome once again on the financial intelligence moment with the FBI coach. I want to appreciate everyone joining me on the Grace Impact Radio. Grace Impact Radio is where world music and entertainment lives. In this place, world music and entertainment changes lives. Okay, so you want to know more, you need to hook up to Grace Impact Radio. Okay, we have wonderful programs that will transform your life, that will transform your thinking, mindset, pocket, everything. Total man. Okay, all right, so today's edition will continue with the journey to financial freedom. What we need to do to acquire or to achieve financial freedom very fast in this era. I want to appreciate those joining me on Facebook and those joining on my YouTube channel, FBI Coach. I appreciate every one of you. Please, those joining on YouTube and Facebook, please tell me where you're viewing from in the comment section. Tell me where you're viewing from. And I also want you to share the link. Let's be a blessing wholesale. My friend, I'm hosting my friend today. He's I call him professor, the only professor that teaches you what your regular professor will not teach you. So he's going to be sharing a lot. He has achieved financial freedom with the help of his smartphone, within a short period of time, within a space of 2 years or 3 years. So he's going to be sharing with us how he did this thing. So share the link, invite others, tag others in the comment section. Those on Facebook, you can tag others in the comment section. Let them be part of this. Let them also enjoy what you are doing, enjoying rather. So just share. Then on YouTube, like, share, invite, share the link, send the link to someone. Let's invite as many as we can reach out to. It's going to be a great time sharing and learning with you today. So financial intelligence moment takes place every Monday, 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Nigerian time, okay, West African time. 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. So I want you to hook up and let's share and learn together. Now, if you haven't registered for my high income scale training, the training starts today. Now, because it's my birth month, because my birthday is around the corner, I'm doing a crazy discount today. I'm giving an opportunity for you to be part of this training. I want your life changed. I want, if you haven't experienced my training, if you haven't been under my tutelage, if you haven't, or rather, or if you have been part of it and you want to be part of it again, I'm giving a discount. It's crazy discounts today. If you're coming alone, you pay only 3,000 naira. I don't know how much 3,000 is in dollars as at today's exchange rate. 3,000 naira to dollars. Okay, so in dollars, it's about $730. Yeah, $730. So 3,000 naira. Then, if you are inviting two people, you pay 5,000 naira for two. So it's just like when the communication companies got into Nigeria, they did what we call bug off, buy one get one free, bug on, buy one get one. You understand those. So I'm giving this discount. Pay for two, 5,000 naira. Pay for one, 3,000 naira. Take advantage of this opportunity. This discount ends at 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Anything after 6 p.m., the price reverts to 5,000 naira. Okay, so make most of it. If you haven't registered, take advantage of this opportunity. If you have dependents around you, those whom you feel their mental capacity need to change, pay for them. All right, and you can also leverage on this as an affiliate marketing to make money for yourself. Yeah, you sell the ticket for 5,000 naira and two people pay. You remit for two persons to me 5,000. You keep your balance. Okay, so there are so many ways to make money. Anybody that isn't making money in this era is just mentally lazy. That's the truth. If you're not making money in this era, you are just what? Mentally lazy. You just don't want to make money. All right. There, I know so many people that will come into my inbox to ask for urgent 2K. Now, this is not urgent 2K. Those asking for urgent 2K, there's an opportunity for you to make more than that 2K. And it's all about using the same data you have and sharing this with people. You don't need any skills, special skill to share this one. Now, when you get into the training, you now learn high level of marketing, high level of sales skills. Okay. So make most of this opportunity. Now, I'm calling my friend right now um, to be part of today's program. So let's connect with him right away. All right, because he has a lot he want to share with us. Okay. Hello. Yeah, good morning. Mr. Emmanuel. Good morning. Can you hear me? Okay, it seems I need to take up the volume. Can you hear me better? Okay, viewers, those viewing on Facebook or listening on the, if you can hear him loud and clear, please put on comments in the let me know in the comment section. All right, today we have on the line my friend and my brother and covenant partner and a business partner, Emmanuel Akpe. He is the only professor that teaches you what your regular professor will not teach you. He's known as the Prince of Copywriting. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, how's your day been? All right. Happy New Month. Thank you very much. So, let's start by you telling us about yourself. Sure. Free. Oh, okay. Just a minute. They say they can't hear you. We need to take up the volume. Just a minute. I just saw a message. They say they can't hear you clearly. Just a minute. Let's. I'm trying to connect with. All right, talk.
Okay, is it better now?
Okay, can you hear him now?
Testing, test.
Can you hear him now? If you can, please, I want to see the comments. If you can hear Emmanuel. Can you hear him? Can you hear him now? Okay, let me check in the chat box. All right, you can hear him loud and clear. All right, so you might continue. Thank you very much.
That he's sending me to bring more people or make more people financially safe. So behind everything I do is to make sure that people are rich in Christ and also rich in cash, because the devil is afraid of a man who is rich in Christ and rich in cash. The Bible says that Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in good health, even as thy soul prospers. So I am so much about soul prosperity. I'm so much about financial prosperity, and I do this through the teaching of high income skills, especially copywriting and sales. So I'm an author of over 21 ebooks. I am a trainer. I'm a consultant. I'm a mentor to so many persons also, and God has been helping us. So that's a bit about me.
That's awesome. I also need to say that Emma is single, but he's not searching. Okay. um, all right. Now your journey, now your story is so profound, and that's why I brought you here. I decided to hook up with you today so that people will learn from how you were able to achieve your financial freedom. Now, I've so many persons have come to me and say, Charles, you run online training as one of your side hustles and you're collecting 3,000, 5,000 naira. Now, I have someone here who rakes in millions every month selling 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 naira products. So, Ima, tell us, how did you start this journey, and what was your first training like, and how is it right now?
Okay, so I think my journey into this started when I was 16 years old. I read a book called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which by T. Harv Eker, which really changed my life. So the first thing I always tell people is that the first thing the poor man needs is not money. The poor man needs knowledge. There's a part of the Bible that talks about Jesus coming, giving eyes to the blind, ears to the deaf, But then when he got to the poor, he said the gospel is preached to them, the good news, So the first thing I always tell people is that I started by studying about money. I started by learning about money. I started by growing my knowledge of money. Then I went into growing my knowledge of my skill, which is copywriting. So I didn't do any trainings until I was sure and very good at my skill. This is very important because there's a new generation that everything is about teaching to them. No, the things Jesus began to do and to teach, the things he began to do before he does. So I think copywriting for over a year. Then when I was very competent at what I did, or when I was good at what I did, I started reading. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so when I was good at what I did, I started creating products from what I did. So the first thing I did was training, which was my first mobile business masterclass, which was just more like digital streams of income. I taught 10 businesses you can do online. So I taught affiliate marketing, copywriting, freelancing. These are things I was doing, and I sold it for 3,000 naira for an entire month. And I think I had close to 50 people. And the 50 times 3 was like 150,000. So I was like, wow. So this thing really works, And after the whole time, I realized that I could do better teaching just copywriting and freelancing, just those two. And I shortened the time to 5 days. And I was doing it for 2,000 naira for 5 days. And I did that class, the 5-hour copywriting masterclass, for a period of 1 year. I didn't miss any week. I was doing it week in, week out, week in, week out. I was teaching that. Then last year, 2020, I started a school called the Bachelor of Copywriting course, a 5,000 naira course for just teaching copywriting and how the areas of copywriting. And to the glory of God, we had over 9,500 students in 17 edition. So it's been a journey of first knowing what I want to do, learning the skill, then putting it into practice, then putting it into products like the digital products and trainings, then going out for the reach, like reaching so many people. Because if the training is good and you reach a lot of people, the money will always come in. So that has been my journey with digital training, sir.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Now, I need to say that Emma studied microbiology, and but microbiology, right?
Yes, microbiology.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's not handling any laboratory instruments. the only the only laboratory instrument he handles today is in his mouth, and his smartphone. Now there are so many people who use the latest model of phones, and but their phone is not generating any income. What do you say to those category of persons?
I think one key thing about wealth is tools. There are four sets I usually teach about money. One is a mindset, two is the habit set, three is skill set, and four is the tool set. So the mindset is very important because our mind and our life is just a printout of our mind. So if you don't get your mind right, your life cannot be right. Then habits are the things we do every day. When we wake up, how we decide to read, the actions we decide to take, those are the habits. If you take poor habits, you can't get rich results. So habits is two. Then three is that you need a skill set, which could be a high income skill, could be a very good skill, like public speaking on anything that brings in money. But the last one, which is very important, but people don't get to pay attention to, which is the tool. And the mobile phone, the smartphone, is one of the greatest tools of the 21st century. In fact, I call it the digital rich. Now, imagine somebody waking up in 1905, and maybe the person was there and wakes up this time and sees that you can actually call me on a radio with my smartphone. I don't have to be where you are.
Yeah.
I don't have to be in China. I don't have to be in America to reach somebody there. I don't have to send a letter. The person will be like seriously, it's possible. So we neglect and we commonize things that are now not normal. I call them unnormal things, but we commonize them because they are not normal to us. So I tell my students that only fools despise tools. You must not despise tools. You must not despise the tool of the smartphone. It is said that the smartphone has more tech capacity than the first spaceship that took man to the moon. That's how powerful the smartphone is. So with the smartphone, there are apps, there are systems, there are things that make your life easy. So I was talking to someone and I said, WhatsApp has made organizing physical trainings easy. Okay?
Yeah.
Organize physical training and you say you take your hall for, let's say, 200,000 naira. WhatsApp can give you halls for free, which is WhatsApp group.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to rent a microphone and a speaker, it take you, say, 15,000, 20,000 naira to get a good one. WhatsApp will give you voice notes for free.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do camera, WhatsApp can give you, Zoom can even give you camera for free.
Yeah.
So these tools are available for using. Facebook has over 2 billion people. Zuckerberg said over 3.5 billion unique people now use one of their products, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. So that means that the world is now a global village.
Yeah.
The world is now in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be in Dallas to earn in dollars.
Absolutely.
You don't need to be in dollars to earn in dollars. You can now make money anywhere. And money is the common denominator of the world. There is money in Ghana, there is money in Kenya, there is money in US, there is money in the UK. If the one in Canada has finished, go and take the one in UK.
Yeah. If
the one in Nigeria has finished, go and collect the one in Jamaica, because the world has never been connected as it is today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the tool of this connection is the smartphone. So anybody who is not using their smartphone, the only advice I have for them is take that phone, put it in a trash can, and throw it away. You're not making use of it. It's better it is in a trash can.
No, I'll suggest you don't even put it in a trash can, because another person will pick it up. Just go to the lagoon and dump it there. Yeah.
Don't take our advice for it.
We're just joking. Okay, so I often say to people that never allow your smartphone to be smarter than you. There are some persons who have smart TVs in their house, but their brain is not as smart as the TV they are watching.
Exactly.
You know, and there is smarter, even on your smart TV, you can make most of the only university that will never ask you to buy handouts, the only university that will never go on strike, the only university that you will never be victimized, the only university that will not say to you, hey, you are this gender, you are that gender, you are not qualified to be in this class. And it's the University of YouTube.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. I went to University of Uyo, and it's called UNU.
yeah.
And the University of YouTube is called UNU.
UNU.
So I told some students of University of Uyo that I've learned more from UNU than I learned from UNU.
And the miraculous part of it is the fact that the service providers we use today, they give us free data for YouTube night.
YouTube night
From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Exactly.
So
there's no excuse to be poor.
Exactly. There's no excuse. So even if you can't stay middle of the night to use all the data, at least from that 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., maximize that 1 hour. There's so much to learn within 1 hour.
There is. And I tell people that, when people ask, how do I learn? I said, okay, pick a skill that aligns to what you can do, right? So for me, it can be copywriting. For you, sir, very good at public speaking. You're very good at financial literacy, and everything has to do with money. Now, is there a skill you want to learn? Go and type it on YouTube. Watch the first 50 videos. You will be better than 50% of the world in that skill.
True.
If you can watch the first 50 videos, it could be affiliate marketing, it could be Facebook ads, it could be YouTube marketing, it could be whatever it is you want to learn. Type it on YouTube. Watch the first 50 videos. You'll be above the first 50. You'll be above 50% of the world in that skill. You would have learned a lot from that skill.
Exactly. So on the final note, before I let you go, because I know you're very busy and you have a lot to do, what advice do you have for both the young, the middle age, and the advanced in age concerning the use of smartphone?
Okay, so my advice would be that they should make the most use of it. My mentor, Mr. Elijah Mama, always tell me that you don't need more until you made the most of what you already have. And he would also say that whatever is used less becomes useless. So it's good that you are producing on the internet, because rich people produce more than they consume.
So they can reach more people.
Yes, so they can reach more people. So most people who come on social media are more of consumers. They come consume content, and content never ends on social media. You keep consuming content, before you know it's an hour, it's 2 hours, it's 3 hours, you are there. But if you really want to make the most of the smartphone, you want to make money on this smartphone, you must stay outside. Think of products, think of things to produce, think of value to give out, think of how to share your value, think of how to give freemium, think of how to sell premium, then sell. You must be producer inclined more than just consumer. So I have time when I go online. Yes, I love skits, I love watching funny things, but I go out. I don't remain in that loop of just watching and remaining like that. That is what keeps people lazy online. You must be producer inclined. Because I tell my students that if the only thing you do is buy products, you soon end up as a byproduct.
A byproduct, yeah.
So you must be producing. You must be producing content. You must be producing courses. You must be producing things online to make the most of every platform, make the most of every feature. Instagram, make the most of the stories, make the most of the live, make the most of the reels, make the most of IGTV, WhatsApp, make the most of broadcast, make the most of status, make the most of the groups. Facebook, make the most of the groups, the pages, and even the rooms. There's now audio and
yes,
video
they're now audio and video rooms.
yes, on Facebook.
Yeah.
So make the most of these platforms. You need to make the most. You don't deserve more until you make the most. You make the most money if you don't make the most of these platforms and tools. That would be my advice, sir.
That's fantastic. Make the most of the tools you have within your reach. Emmanuel has transformed the lives of so many persons, so many persons. There's a popular quote which he uses, and it has also become, by virtue of will I call it brotherhood, I have also inducted, I've been using that quote for only God knows when. You know, if you know your onions, you will chop your suya, you eat your suya. If you know your onions, you eat your suya. So your onions is your capacity. Your onions is the skills which you know. Your onions is that thing you sit down to learn. That thing you sit down to learn. If you can dedicate at least an hour every day, you heard it from him. Emmanuel makes millions and millions and millions every month, millions every month. You know, and one good thing, you see, I choose my friends carefully. One of these days we'll have Emmanuel to be with us live here, just like we had Emmanuel Henshaw. I will also have Emmanuel Akpe, and very soon we'll have another Emmanuel, because I have so many Emmanuels that are thinking better, that are their brains are good. Okay, so we'll have him one of these days again to be with us, not via phone call, but he will be with us live in the studio, so you can ask him your questions. I believe on that day it's going to just be question and answer. While they ask questions, then we respond. What do you think, Iman?
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Always open for opportunities to share and get more people financially saved.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And he runs an annual program called the Value Summit. The next one comes up next year, and we're looking forward to having another time. It was a great time in August. We shared a lot, and like just like he said, there was a comment, there was a statement I made in that training. I said, never take the common things common.
Yes.
And he just mentioned it again. Never commonize anything. Never commonize anything. Whatever happens to you is a process for you to learn. Thank you very much, Ima. I appreciate you, and God bless you real good for joining me this morning. So I'll let you go, and we'll continue with our program. So I will see you some other time again on this channel.
Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
God bless you, bro. All right, so that was a great one with Emmanuel. I believe you got something from all he shared with us. Okay, don't take things common. Don't just commonize things. Don't just say whatever will be will be. Whatever will be will not be. It is what you said will be that will be. It is what you said will be that will be. You know, last week I was sharing with us on the stages of life, and we talked about the 4 stages of life: the morning stage of life, which is 0 to 25, the afternoon stage of life, 26 to 50, the evening stage of life, 51 to 75, and the night stage of life, 76 and above. And one of the things we established was the fact that there are some persons who ought to be in their afternoon stage of life. Now, the morning stage of life is the time when you learn everything you know today. It started from the morning stage of life, okay? Except you decide to disrupt. Disrupt means you decided to place yourself under positive peer pressure to learn something different. You heard it from him. I forgot to mention that Emmanuel is just few years on this journey. He started off these trainings from 2019. I think he mentioned it. 2019. Now, calculate 2019 to date. He's financially free. He's financially free. He has lots and lots of investment. There's no need talking about it here, because we talk all the time. He will consult me. Hey, my FBI coach, where do you think I need to invest this money? What do you think I need to do, and all that? He's a great guy. He's a great guy. So I believe you learned something from all he shared. Now, talking about the stages of life, I said there is the morning stage of life, where you learn all the things you know today. Then we have the afternoon stage of life. The afternoon stage of life is the stage where you earn everything you are earning today. Starts from the afternoon stage of life. You decide whom you want to earn with, how you want to earn, where you want to earn. Then we have the evening stage of life. The evening stage of life should be at that time you are already winding up. Winding up means you are on the just consolidating, your um enjoying your spoils, enjoying what you have made. Okay, you're giving back to the society. You are doing everything possible to affect more lives and all that. Okay, so that's on the evening stage of life. Then the afternoon, the night stage of life, you are not expected to be working from 76 and above. Now, if peradventure this timing has not been favorable to you for one reason or the other, you don't have to cry over spilled milk. You don't. You don't have to cry over spilled milk. What you need to do is to put yourself under positive peer pressure. Put yourself under positive peer pressure. It's that time to say to you, it's not the time to say to yourself, I'm too big to do this. This is not what I'm cut out for. I can't handle this. No, you don't have to write yourself out. You don't. You don't have to write yourself out. This is time you need to put yourself under positive peer pressure and learn. Whatever works within the confines of good ethics and good virtue. Learn it. Learn it. Learn it. It's not about age. Colonel Sanders, he started KFC at the age of 69 or 70. So you can learn it. It's not about your age. It starts with your mindset. It starts with what? Your mindset. You deciding, I want to get out of this bottleneck. I want to get out of this eating from hand to mouth. I'm tired of where I am. I want more. And that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why you need to register in my high income skill training. Okay, so to register, I have my WhatsApp number. I displayed for those on Facebook and YouTube. I have my WhatsApp number displayed there. Get in touch, register, make most of the discount which I'm giving to you. So just put yourself under positive peer pressure. Learn. Make most of YouTube. There's so much you can learn from the YouTube. There's so much. You heard him. By the time you're watching 50 videos, you would have been far much better than the 50 people in the same category, in the same level with you. Would have been far much better than them. Okay. So what I will be concluding now, to become financially free, the journey to financial freedom, the first thing is to identify where you are. You need to assess your financial life. Where I am currently determines where next. See, you are not qualified to ask for the next step when you don't know where you are. If you place, even the airlines, if for example you want to go to New York and you go to let me say Delta Air to buy tickets and say, I want to go to New York. The first question they will ask you is where you are taking off from. You need to know where you are at the moment. You need to do an analysis, financial diagnosis. You need to diagnose yourself. Where am I currently? What is my income level? Am I eating from hand to mouth? You might have lost money in time past. It's okay. What you need to do is to replicate the same strategies you used in making that money. Then fine-tune a few things. You need to know where you are. Now, knowing where you are exposes you to how you want to get to where you want to go. Once the target is known, the direction will be easy. Once you know your target, give a time to your target. The direction to get to that place will be a lot easier. It's not enough for you to have a goal. You must have daily plans on how to achieve these goals. It's very important. Where are you currently? You call me, oh Charles, where are you? I want to meet you where you are. It's okay. Come to the radio station. Okay, I'm on my way. Come to Grace Impact Radio. I'm on my way. And you get to somewhere and says, I'm there. And I said to you, but I haven't seen you. You say, but where? I'm at the junction. And I'm asking you. The next question I'll ask you is, where are you? So the first question I should have asked you is, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? So you must ask yourself that question. Where am I coming from? What are the things that I am doing currently that is taking money away from me? And that brings you to the next step to achieving financial freedom. When you have identified where you are, Emmanuel identified that he was working in he was working in a lab where he was paid 20,000 or 30,000 every month. And he discovered that where he was will not take him to where he want to be. So he placed himself under positive peer pressure to learn copywriting, to learn how to make money on Fiverr, how to make money on Upwork. He learned how to create PayPal accounts that really works. It's part of the things we teach in our trainings. Okay, even though it's a special package on its own. So he identified where he was. I knew that working the salary which I was earning years back was nothing compared to where I'm going. And the worst part of it is that there was no time freedom. There was no time freedom. So when the company changed policies that was anti-progress to me, I fired my boss. I decided to take my destiny in my hands and I started moving. I laid out my target and the directions to get there started popping up. And I told myself, okay, the first thing I need to do is to train myself. And the fastest way I could train myself was to get involved in network marketing. So I got involved in network marketing. I started learning. I started learning negotiation skills, people management skills, money management skills, selling skills, marketing skills. I hope you know there is a difference between selling and marketing. Marketing means you're presenting your opportunity. You're presenting your businesses to people. While selling is closing the deals. When the naira and kobo, the dollars, pound sterling, euro enters into your account, that's selling. You have closed the deal. I started learning the differences between closing deals and marketing. I started learning how the strategies to grow in network marketing, how the basic building blocks I need to get to the next level. I started learning public speaking skills. I started learning stage management skills, so many skills, writing skills, content creation skills. I started learning how to read book and read book fast. One of the ways to read book is that when you bring a book, divide it into the number of, for example, if I want to finish the book in 5 days, I divide the number of pages by 5. And whatever pages I have for that particular day, I must make sure I finish it. And in 5 days, you have finished the book. I started learning all these strategies. There's so much to learn. So in my high income skill training, I put you through all this practical steps, not just talking about it online, but you go through the practical steps and get better at what you do. It enhances your business. So you must learn the skills, the required skills. Then the next thing you need to do is to put yourself under positive peer pressure. Put yourself under positive peer pressure. When you are asked to jump, jump. When you're asked to walk, walk. When you're asked to talk, talk. Don't say, I will do it later. See, procrastination is the greatest thief of time. You need to deal with procrastination. Okay? You need to deal with procrastination. You need to get procrastination out of your way. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. You end up not doing it. You end up not doing it. So you need to get into the mindset of the doing. You need to get into the mindset of what? The doing. Do it. Do it. Do it now and see the results. It's not enough for you to know what to do. It's not enough for you to know what to do. The basic thing is for you to do it. Then the next thing we need to do to achieve financial freedom is you must understand the rules of money. Money has rules. Money has rules. You must understand the rules of money. Every game has rules that governs it. Every game you play has rules. How many of you have watched the Squid Game? The Squid Game, so interesting, very, very interesting. There's so many business lessons to learn from that movie. If you haven't watched it, please go and get that movie. Now, I'm not trying to advertise for them, but it's worth watching. It's worth talking about. So many lessons, life lessons, business lessons you will learn from that Squid Game. Now that's the same way. Money has rules governing it. Okay. Number one rule governing money is that never spend money before you get it. Never spend money before you get it. So many people spend their money before it enters their hand. They have considered, okay, this is what I will do. Yes, it's okay for you to have plan, but don't depend on that money that has not entered into your bank account. Until the money enters your bank account, it is not yours. Rule number one, never spend the money you have not gotten. Number two, rule of money, practice the 30% rule. The 30% rule simply says every money that comes into your hands, 30% of it is not yours. You're setting it aside for your financial freedom. Now, I have said this before and I'm saying it again. Stop saving for rainy days. When you save for rainy days, the rain will keep coming. And whenever the rain comes, it will sweep off everything, to take everything off your hand. Save for freedom days. We attract what we think. Save for freedom days. Tell yourself, I am saving for my freedom days. You can put it up in the comment section. I am saving for my freedom days. Yeah, I want to read it. Put it up in the comment section. I'm saving for my freedom day. Save for your freedom day, not the rainy day. Okay, so 30% of every money that comes into your hands is not yours. You are keeping it aside for your rainy days, for your freedom day, I beg your pardon, for expansion of your business, for starting up a new business, for buying international stocks, for investing in buying cryptocurrencies and all that. So investing in real estate, buying that piece of land that will appreciate over a period of time, or the one you want to build structures on it. So, but 30% rule. Okay, then as you also get out 10%, which is not yours. 10% you give it back to God. Some people don't believe in paying tithe. Well, if you don't believe in paying tithe, you give it to charity, but 10% is not yours. You must give out 10%. Even Muslims, they call it zakat. Okay, they give out 10%. The corporate world, they call it CSR, corporate social responsibility. They try to give back to humanity. They try to give back to society. So 30% is not you. You practice the 30% rule. Then number three, stabilize and grow first. Your first flow before adding another one. Now, there's something we do. It takes someone who is able to multitask, to delve into quite a number of businesses and start making money from it. Yes, we said that you need minimum of 4 income streams. You need minimum of 4 income streams for you to be stabilized. Okay, you earn salary. Now, when your salary is paid, take part of your salary and invest in training yourself. Now, when you invest in training yourself, you can now start up selling digital products. You can do Facebook ads, you can do Google ads, and start selling digital products. Now, that digital product is on automation. It's automated. It keeps selling. What are digital products? Digital products are products like ebooks, setting up online courses. Despite everything I do, I don't joke with my digital training, my high income skill training. I don't joke with it. Okay, set up digital products. Then if you're not earning salary, you do business, you make money, make sure that part of your money is set aside for additional businesses or business. Always delve into complementary business. For example, you sell cement. It is insane. It is not right for you to start selling akara and bread in the same place. It doesn't rhyme. So if you sell cement, you should start thinking of selling building materials. If you sell cement, you should start thinking of selling blocks. You can see they are complementary goods, complementary products. You sell akara and bread, you should start thinking of selling soft drinks. Okay, you sell shoes, you should start thinking of selling bags, start thinking of selling shoe accessories, clothes. These are the things that goes with shoes. Am I communicating? Are you getting value from what I'm saying, what I'm sharing with you? Excuse me. Then if you don't sell anything, you don't have anything doing, you are looking for money, the first place to start making money is learn a skill. Learn a skill. And without intimidation or any doubt in my heart, my high income skill training is the best plug for you. Okay. Then practice leverage. Practice leverage. You don't have to own it yourself. You can rent it, you can lease it. Leverage on the telecommunication, the leverage on the social media platforms. I run my high income skill training. I don't pay for office space. I don't pay for hall rental. You heard it from Emmanuel Akpe. WhatsApp is free. Their hall is free. Create a group. Telegram is free. Their hall is free. Facebook, you can create groups free of charge. You can make it a private group that nobody outside can get into it. Only those who paid for the training. So you have no excuse not to make money in this era. Nobody is how will I put this now? You don't have any excuse. You don't. Okay. Then rule number 5, don't buy it if you can't afford it twice. Don't buy it if you can't afford it twice. You want iPhone 13 Pro Max, make sure the money you have can buy that same phone 2 times before you can buy it. You are not qualified to own it if you can't afford to buy it twice. My mentor said to me several years back, Charles, if you want to buy anything, you want to buy a car, you want to buy I'm talking about liabilities, not assets. I'm talking about liabilities. Okay, liabilities are things that takes money away from you. So you want to buy that car of your choice, you want to buy that clothes, you want to buy that lovely phone and all that. Make sure you can afford it 3 times. In fact, the rule he gave me was 3. If I cannot afford to buy it 3 times, I'm not qualified to own it. Practice it. It helps you to it helps you to build delayed gratification. It helps to work on your mindset and makes you understand that better things never gets finished. You always get into better things. Okay, if I can't buy it now, I'll wait, I'll buy it tomorrow, as long as it's a liability. But if it's an asset, it's okay for you to take everything you have and put into it, as long as it will keep putting money back into your pocket. There was a time I took all the money I had in my utility account and paid for an online training, and I never regretted it, because that training kept putting money back into my pocket over and over and over. I have made over and over and over and over that money which I spent. All right. Then another rule of money says practice this 47-hour rule. Practice the 47 rule, not 47 hour, 47 rule. Spend 40 hours working for someone. Spend at least 7 hours working for yourself. I'll say that again. If you are working for someone, when you are done working for when you're done working for the person, come back home and start working for yourself. Don't tell yourself, oh, I'm tired. Let's see, sometimes tiredness is a thing of the mind. Is a thing of the mind. Sometimes. And I'll explain it with an analogy. You got back and you're so tired, decide to lay on, you placed hot water on the kettle and you decide to lay on the couch just to catch some rest. Then you see your little toddler, your 2-year-old, and the water is boiling, but you're just tired to go turn it off. And you see your 2-year-old moving towards that boiling water to drag the kettle. What will you do? No matter how tired you are, you will jump up and run to that place. No matter how tired, no matter how fagged out, no matter how tired you are, you will jump up, run to that place to rescue that toddler. Now the question is, I thought you were tired. I thought you had no strength in you. So where did the energy come from? See, because there was an emergency, because there is a need to rescue someone, the adrenaline rush got into you and energy came from nowhere to rescue that child. So you should also put up that same mindset and tell yourself, because I have limited time, I'm going to keep generating that adrenaline rush to do what I ought to do, so that I should start doing what I love to do in the nearest future, in the nearest month, in the nearest year. Am I making sense? So always work for yourself more than you work on your job. Create that positive platform. Create that opportunity. I'm not asking you to resign from your job and fire you. Do keep at work. Keep doing your job. Okay? But add more income streams to what you're currently doing. Then another rule, money rule, says always stay broke. Always stay broke. What does this mean? It doesn't mean you should lose money. Always stay broke means never keep lose money around. Put your money to work. Put your money to work. That's more reason why you need to have a budget. Have a budget. Have a weekly budget. Have a daily budget. Have a monthly budget. Quarterly budget. Have a budget. The budget helps you to direct your money into the right places. Budgeting saves you from unexpected expenses. Budgeting increases your money because money attracts money. Budgeting gives you comfort. Budgeting provides security for you. It saves you from unnecessary expenses. Budgeting provides comfort. When you know that you have a certain amount of money, there's this fear that it takes away from you. Budgeting provides comfort. And budgeting helps you to attract more money because money attracts money. Okay? So always stay broke. Cash is worthless until it is put to work. When you have any physical cash in your hand, is worthless until it is put to work. Invest every penny. Invest every penny. Set aside your expenses and your emergency funds. Make sure you have emergency funds. Make sure you have your utility account where you run your expenses. Now, some persons said to me, I remember sharing this with some persons. They said, the little I earn is not even enough for me, and you're asking me to start budgeting. Everybody can save. Everybody can budget. It doesn't matter how much you earn. It's about your priority. It's about your priority. It's about you deciding this is what I want to set aside for every income that. See, at the startup, at the beginning, it might be difficult, but if you keep doing it, it becomes your lifestyle. Once it becomes your lifestyle, it makes life sweet. Okay, it makes life sweet. Then the next rule of money says never lose money. Never lose money. I don't lose money. I only learn or I win. I learn or I win. I don't lose money. Okay. Um, if I get into any business transaction that goes south, I consider it as school fees I pay to learn better. So going forward, I will learn not to make the same mistakes again. There are some persons, some people put their money into Ponzi schemes, bring in $1 every month. We'll be paying you $10. You don't have to do anything, just go to bed. And after 2 months, 1 month, they disappear with your money. You need to learn. There are so many of them coming up today in different forms, Ponzi schemes. Say, just bring your money, we'll start trading crypto for you. Just bring your money, we'll start trading Forex for you. My advice, learn that skill. Learn it. It doesn't take anything to learn it. You might think it's difficult. It is not. Learn the skill. And you can make this money with your smartphone. Okay? Learn the skill. All right? So, never lose money. Okay? Money left in the bank is money lost. That's the truth. Because the bankers are also using your money to trade. So why not put your money to work? Make your money work for you. Buy international shares. And someone said, how can you know the good shares to buy? The good shares to buy are, I said that I think last week, from the things you use daily. The things you use, the laptop you use, the smartphone you use, the online, the Zoom, and buy their shares. Buy their shares. If you need more guidance on that, you can chat me up. My WhatsApp number, I've dropped my WhatsApp number. You can chat me up. I'll guide you on how to get into that. Okay, because our time is up, and we'll continue next week. Next week is another time we'll be sharing on the Financial Intelligence Moment with the FBI coach on the Grace Impact Radio. It's been a pleasant pleasure and a privilege to be your host today. If you haven't taken advantage of the offer which I'm making, this offer expires today by 6 p.m. My high income skill training starts today. To register, I'm giving you a crazy discount, 3,000 naira for one person. If you are paying for two, 5,000 naira. My WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can take advantage of it. I want to impact into you. My goal is not the money I'm making. My goal is the lives. I have a goal. The goal is to ensure minimum of 10 million families are financially free by 2025. That's why I'm doing all I'm doing. Ordinarily, these trainings, I charge 20,000 naira per person, minimum 20,000. There are some persons who are even angry with me because they are set of people. I charge very high for them, and they see me coming to do this 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 for other people. They're wondering, Charles, what are you doing? Well, there are the reason is because of the ultimate goal, and that goal is to make you financially free before 2025. Financial freedom means you can do whatever you want to do, go where you want to go, anywhere you want to go, how you want to go is without looking for where the money will come. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Happy new month once again, and it's good to be with you. Bye.